to start with our over-the-shoulder passes. You remember this. This is from the very beginning of the videos. We're going to work on something called the behind-the-neck pass, and it looks like this. Boom, right there. The trick to this move is it's all guts. And what I mean by all guts is you're putting this up by your shoulder, and as long as you swing it in a straight line and you follow through, it's going to work. If you hold back at all, or if you don't swing it in that line, it's usually going to tap you in your shoulder instead. As always, since the chuck's going by your face, it can feel a lot scarier and make you hold back, but it's actually the holding back that's going to stop you from doing this move. So let me show you how it works. So we're doing our over-the-shoulder passes, like so. Usually we've been standing off to the side when we're doing it. I'm doing it here to demonstrate so you can see it. We're going to tap our hip, go up to our shoulder like this, but instead of our hand grabbing underneath like we would be doing, so our right hand is going over, our left hand is going to actually cross by our cheek instead of grabbing down here. So, here, by the cheek, instead of down grabbing here, this protects your face from ever being hit. Now, this hand, I'm going to put this down for a second. You're thinking of two things. One, you're thinking of drawing a very straight line across, okay? It's probably right around the nose level. So, right around the nose level, it's very horizontally. The part two is you're reaching all the way across. If I turn around, it almost looks like I'm touching the back of my neck with my hand. I'm actually feeling that connection. Now, you don't have to later on, but when you're first starting and getting the feel for this move, you're going to want to actually touch the back of your neck. See this? It needs to follow through this much, at least when you first start out. It needs to follow through that much in order for it to cross itself all the way over. This hand is going to be open, and it should be catching it. So, hand up. Step one, swing all the way across. Step two, touch it by your neck and follow through. If you're hitting your shoulder like this, it's either one of those two things. First, make sure that it's straight across like this. For instance, if I do the throw from here and it comes upwards at an angle, it's going to keep traveling in that straight line, only inversed behind me. So what we want to make sure is it's very horizontal, like that. That way, as you can see, as my hand stops, the momentum is just going to keep going in that same direction. So just make sure that your line is straight across. Boom, right there. Okay. Number two is make sure you don't hold back. Like, for instance, if you're too far out here, the chuck may not have enough space to clear. It may be really scary, so you hold it back here. Maybe you're not throwing it hard enough because you're like, oh God, it's going to hit my face. But here's what I say, make sure it hits your face. I mean, when you're swinging it, that's what you want it to do, except for your hand's going to be in the way, so you know it's not going to hit your face. But if you're thinking, I'm going to hit my face, that's what I want to do, it's going to go straight into your hands. If you can't get the grip yet, remember you can always just hold your hand open and just let it bounce until you can feel it and grab it. But that's essentially the behind the neck. And then your other hand grabs it, and then you can go to the same side that grabs it. So if I grab it with my left, I'm going to take it down with my left, and we're going to pull it back up. So hip, up, hip, up, hip, up. Swing across. Hip, up, hip, up. Anytime, we can swing it across, both directions. Here. Here. Whoops, I missed that one. But you get the point of it. Do it both sides, both directions, and you should be